Command, without a doubt. I thought his fastball was obviously erratic today. He had a real hard time getting the thing to the glove side, and when he'd go arm side, he'd miss. He'd miss in. That's where he hit Goldschmidt. That's where he kept missing consistently. Went to the changeup a lot. It was like the one pitch he could command. He kept getting down with that, and got a few strikeouts with that. Got some ground balls with that. But by and large, just like a guy that came in today and didn't have his stuff and wasn't able to locate and fight through innings.
It seemed like Robbie Ray threw a lot of high fastballs. What do you think was working so well for him against the Padres tonight?
In general, he's just got a really good fastball. To me, there's more angle in on righties now than there used to be. He used to work away a lot to righties. Everything's coming in with aggression. If you don't beat him to the spot, then he beats you. And then when you're trying to beat him to the spot, he's spinning breaking pitches off of that. So there's a reason he's been very successful his last 3 or 4 outings. And you can see it out there right now. And we're not the only team that struggled with him. He threw the ball well. We worked his pitch count up a little bit, but just not enough consistent contact off of him.
What adjustments do you guys make going into Greinke tomorrow?
It's another really good pitcher tomorrow. A pitcher that's quite a bit different than Robbie Ray. He's going to rock you back and forth with off speed and heaters. He's going to take stuff off with the changeup. He's going to locate. He's going to attack your weakness. So, for us as a team, it's like getting a pitch in the middle of the zone, understanding he's human. He makes mistakes, and when you get the pitch in the middle of the zone, you got to hit it.
What do you attribute the command problems to tonight? Is it just one of those nights, or?
I think you look back in his history, he's had outings like this. You can find him in AAA. You can find him every single year he's pitched. It's just something where, young guys have inconsistent outings. I was over there watching Robbie Ray a couple years ago have outings very similar to the way Dinelson Lamet just had tonight. So that's not an atypical outing for a young guy. Do you like those outings? No, but you learn from them. You learn how to get back when you get off. And for him today in particular, didn't work to the glove side at all, kind of went away from going into lefties, working away to righties. That puts you back on line a lot of times. That's a young guy not quite understanding what he can do to make an adjustment on the mound to get back right in the middle of the game, and keeps trying to do the same thing over and over again. So I think it's a learning process. Like I said, I saw Robbie Ray go through many outings just like that a couple years ago.
How important is it for him to work with his catcher in making these adjustments?
Yeah, it's big, and Austin Hedges and I were talking while the game was still going on about what he can do to help somebody through that when it's going on out there, because you only got so many mound visits. You can only send Darren Balsley out there so many times, and once they're out there in the inning, it's up to those guys to be able to kind of right the ship sometimes. For him, this has happened to him before, hasn't happened at the major league level. I expect him to come back and bounce back in his next outing and compete and pitch well.
Aside from the patience, what do you make of Hunter's power surge? Where do you see it coming from?
It's always been in there. The power's never been a doubt. Just consistently working to positive counts. And, even his strikeout against Robbie Ray works it to 3-2, and then he chases above the zone a little bit. It's a strikeout pitch for a lot of guys. That's a lot of good major league hitters are going to strike out on that pitch. But his ability to work to that deep count to force Robbie Ray to make a very good pitch to punch him out, that's better than just going up there and flailing at 3 pitches above your head or in the dirt. So you see growth even in the at-bats that don't end the way you want them to. But obviously he squared 2 baseballs up really well today, and he's got that inning.